you've experienced what I've experienced, like losing a parent, one of them or both of them, I just want to say I'm so sorry, and I completely understand what you're going through, and it's very hard. But the fact that you're still waking up, the fact that you're still working, trying to find a job, trying to pay your bills, paying your bills, in a relationship, not in a relationship, just doing the bare minimum right now, that's good enough. Hi you guys, my name is Trina and welcome back to my channel. I'm very new to this, so I don't have anything planned. I wish I was like the YouTube girlies that are literally gonna go perfectly in order, but I just decided today's a beautiful day. You know, I finally feel good to like get up and get dressed, and it's been a few weeks of, you know, just feeling sad and grieving. So if you've experienced what I've experienced, like losing a parent, one of them or both of them, I just want to say I'm so sorry, and I completely understand what you're going through, and it's very hard. But the fact that you're still waking up, the fact that you're still working, trying to find a job, trying to pay your bills, paying your bills, in a relationship, not in a relationship, just doing the bare minimum right now, that's good enough. Because it's really tough, and I'm just trying to find people that, you know, are going through what I'm going through, and just to push through and to feel something, like just to feel better than when it first happened, you know, because it's always a shock. And I was telling my sister, like, it was like an adrenaline rush, but it's like a bad adrenaline rush. Like, it was not, of course it was never good, but it's of course leading up to it. If you've ever had a parent that was sick, and knowing that the inevitable is gonna happen. This is my first time. It's just been heavy, and if you guys want to share what you guys have been through, I would love to hear it. You could leave comments, of course. Share your experience. I would love to hear from you guys and like have a community, and just share, you know, daily stuff and going through what you guys are going through, and like to help each other, you know. So I'm just in the park, and I actually laid down and fell asleep on my little blanket here for like a good 15 minutes, and I fell asleep, but it felt really good. No one bothered me, and no insects or bees stung me. So, but anywho, I'm new to this. I lost my dad 2 months ago, and I am a religious person. I'm starting to become a little bit more spiritual, because I feel like there are signs or something, you know, just guiding all of us, and you just got to listen to it, because it is, you know, nature and the earth. And, you know, I don't think that we're here on earth, you know, just by chance. Like, we're just the only things living on like this green planet in like the whole universe. Absolutely not. But it's been a thing to have, you know, your parent pass and to try to go on, because in the beginning everyone's like there for you, and it's like an overflow of people. Like, they come to the house, they send stuff, they send food, and it's so nice. And I love that, you know, my town was there for us, and they were literally the best. But then it gets quiet after the funeral, after everything happens, all that goes away, and then you're really just left there to sit, left there to just be in it, and to kind of just realize like, wow, this is life right now, and this is what I have to deal with for the rest of my life. Like, what do I do now? So if this feels familiar, let me know. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to also move my body, work out more, still remember my plans, goals. I'm happy that it is getting nicer out. I'm based in New York, so we've had like the craziest winter. So the fact that I could be outside and just sit and not be freezing to death is like amazing. But yeah, if anyone is out there, let me know. I think there is a book there. It was gifted to me. It's like F Grief, so it's a bad word. It is very straight to the point. I've only got to like chapter 2 or 3, and then I stopped reading it. That was a good recommendation. I haven't read any other books. If anyone knows anything, drop it below. I'm trying to get more sleep because in the beginning it was like I could not sleep. Like I was having, like, even if I did sleep, it was like I would like jump out of my sleep. I just would like jump. It just was like a thing. I've stopped that. But what else? I was able to go back to work. But then I still have those moments where I think about it when I'm at work, and it's just like, it's like flashbacks, and it's just like I try not to jolt or to jump into, you know, and then there's times where I do have to like tear up and cry, and I just run to the bathroom, but then I'm okay. And I just think of, like, you know, it's life, and you know how he wouldn't want me to be upset, and you know, all the things. But grief is really tough. Grief is love. Grief is pain because you love someone so much, and it's just like, wow, I'm just not gonna see you anymore. I have had dreams of my dad. He's visited in my dreams a couple times, which I'm really, really grateful for. And it felt so real because I always forget my dreams, but it was so vivid. I can like remember the dream, remember how it felt, what he was wearing, and I never remember details of dreams ever. But and it's tough when people are like, oh, he's always with you, you know, and then you get news and then you want to share it, but they're not around, and it's just like, it just hurts every day. And it's like, everyone's like, oh, it'll get better, and it's like, I don't think it does. Like, I think you can get better, you know, with your everyday stuff, but you know, you miss your person, you miss who you lost. And I'm so sorry there's so much noise. Like, I didn't know a helicopter would fly by, and we are near some cars, but hopefully you guys can hear me. Next time I will have a microphone, I promise, I promise. But that helicopter's kind of low, my goodness. All right, let me just wait for them to pass by. Okay, lovely. Yeah, so I've learned to at least eat better. I cut out meat in my diet. I only have fish now and sides. No more pork, no more burgers, no more steak. I'm trying to see how long I can go without it. I feel like my skin has gotten better. My birthday's coming up in like 9 days, which is crazy because what I'm turning is like a serious age, but I'm like, oh. And I feel like I want to be alone for my birthday, you know, just because so much has gone on, and like I should be around people, but part of me wants to just like be solo. I am, however, gonna go for a walk. I am going to go get a candle because candles make me feel better at nighttime. It kind of just soothes and, like, you know, makes me feel good. You know, do things that like are real self-care, right? So I like doing my own hair. I wash my hair, blew it out, instead of spending so much going to the salon. Take a bubble bath. Oh, the gym I signed up for has a sauna. Do a sauna. Saunas really help. You sit in there for 20 minutes. I'll probably do that later this evening. And then bath, candle, you know, edit this vlog. But oh boy. And drink your water. I have to go get vitamins. I am doing my Invisalign, so I have like a nice smile. Just do things for yourself that will help you, that will make you feel better. You know, don't sit in your room all day, don't rot. You have to move your body. And I've had friends that have also lost their parents, and you know, they have gone into like a little bit of depression. I feel like I've felt that way, but I try not to stay in it because I just don't want to be in that spot. Like I want to keep going, and I know my dad wouldn't want me to be like, you know, depressed and just sitting around. He would hate that, and you know, your parents would hate that too. You know, whether that's your dad, whether that's your mom, they wouldn't want you to be sad. They wouldn't want you to be. I'm so sorry about that. Of course, my phone was like, you have no more storage left, so go through your phone and clean out your storage. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on my goals, just be a better person, better me. I hope that you guys share what you guys are going through. I want to hear from you guys, and you know, we're gonna get through this. So I will see you on my next one. Sorry this is not like perfectly done. I just am randomly doing this, and I hope it reaches someone, and you know, maybe it helps somebody. So I'll see you later. Bye guys.